The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Money Masters. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044. Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. We appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. Right now, we have the Dow Industrials up 9, Nasdaq's down 1, S&P's are flat. We have the gold contract up $1 at 11.15, and that is with the dollar surging up 692 ticks, or 3/4 of a penny at 97.92. Bonds out here, you get the 10 flat, the 30 is up 9 ticks. And if we go over and we take a look at inside the NDX 100. So let's see what's driving this market out here. Inside the NDX 100, this is what you have. Tesla is up $22. They come out with numbers last night. They didn't make their numbers. Bottom line, market still likes it. You have a short position in Tesla, I believe, of 27%. Baidu.com is up $4.17. You got Henry Schein is up $3.18, and Activision is up 63 cents. Now, taken away from it on the way down, Cerner Corporation is down $4.63. You have Micron off 63. Regeneron is down $18.66. Now, this thing's taking quite a ride. It came out with the numbers this morning. Bottom line is that well, here, let's pull this up and see what we have here, because this is wild watching this thing shake out. So REGN. Now, this equity, folks, loves to trade in $20 clips, meaning 20 up, 20 down. Thus far, it hit a high. It opened at a high. It opened at 588 and just sold right off. It's at 565 right now. And this, so let's see what they say with numbers, how this number came down. Their product sales are $738 million. Their earnings per share was 3.47. Let's see. So they made more than the estimate. The estimate out here was 321. They put 347. Guess what? Market is selling it off anyway. And this is a good sell-off too, by the way. This little baby, this is a classic. Okay, it gets up to 588. And this is always bizarre when this happens. So watch what this did. This came into its high that was generated out here on the 4th of August. Well, it came into the low of its high. That was B578. Rejected that level and now is heading south. You know, inside the IBB, what has that done? IBB opens higher this morning, opens at the 341. That's selling down at the 334 right now. And we'll see whether that can get more juice as it moves into lower price. Dow Industrials. Let's go take a look at the Dow, see what's moving inside the Dow. So the Dow right now is up $1. The move is inside the Dow. You have Caterpillar is up 98 cents. American Express is up 74. United Technologies is up 74. And Microsoft is up 34. The laggard inside the Dow Industrials. Now, check this out, folks. You got to, you know, if you were just listening to John Logan, okay, John is doing a workshop on his profile scanner. And I was talking, when I was just on with him the last half hour, we were talking about the profiles and how I happen to use his profile scanner. And what we were talking about is that what I use, folks, is this. I take the scanner and I say, okay, tell me what's under the box on the daily and on the 4-hour. I happen to just like that deal because I'm looking for things that I can move right now. Well, bottom line is that this morning, what happened is this, is that as you're doing this every day, you know, you have 500 stocks that you're dealing with. I'm doing this inside the S&P. And every single day you can see, you know, are there more or less, okay? Bottom line today, there were only about 15 of them. And that's saying to me right off the bat, oh, this is good. And the reason that would be good is that it's like, you know, nothing can go up forever, nothing can go down forever. That being said, the number one that popped up, okay, was, and this is why I'm bringing this up, UNH. And UNH, folks, is United Health. United Health, bottom line, has been at highs for a long period of time. It's really intriguing. Now, I didn't short this, okay? I didn't go for it because I'm looking at it and saying to myself, but the identification is there. It's like, and the reason I didn't go for it is that there was one high volume spike, which is on the 26th. And it's like, okay, it went up there in the weekly with 9.4 million. Then it tested it, with 5 million. And it's like, okay, that works. And then it goes down with 9.4. I says, okay, I'm bringing this up just so you can see how in tuned this scanner is. This scanner, man, is so in tuned, it's insane, okay? Bottom line, it's like, why is selling off? I don't even know why it's selling off, but bottom line, profile-wise, that profile is picking up that there's a seller in United Health at highs, and guess what? They're selling it down. That's the leader inside the Dow Industrials out here today. Small caps. What is going to get intriguing out here is also the small caps. Our man Terry the Tiger in the den, he was giving us a heads up yesterday, and there's no doubt. The small caps, folks, the IWM, 118.89. It took a long period of time for the small caps to get up and test that 18th, the 17th, rather. Yesterday we did it. You did 28 million shares versus 50. So we'll see where that shakes out, but that's important. Now, let's get to what I think right here is that we have happening. If you've never seen a three black crow, the three black crows, folks, are the wildest council charting pattern that I've seen. And this is why. They're really hard to set up, number one. First off, what you need a downdraft that has been created after a monster updraft. You need 3 days that the market has done kind of the same thing. And what happens with them is that they love to get tested. And like, when you test the three black crow, first off, the three black crow, you've had to have an acceleration down that's insane. Then you had to have a comeback that's insane. Now that's what we have inside the S&P. And I remember when this was happening in August, saying to myself, and I think a couple of people called and said, oh my God, this is three black crow. Now, when you have it set up like that, I'm looking up and saying, there's no way it can go test the highs again, okay? Because, you just think that. Bottom line, here we are. So this is going to be great watching this shake out. Now, this is what's important about a three black crow. If, in fact, this is a three black crow, with three black crows, folks, you just don't go back to the bottom. A three black crow, the way a three black crow is set up, that is a signal that it's a long-term downtrend. So we're right at it right now. And, I'm sure you can say that, yeah, I'm a bear and all this, and I've been a bear forever, and that's a fact, okay? But bottom line, we'll see where this shakes out. Thus far, inside the S&Ps, in order to fail, as I said in the update, what a failure, and they can fail, no doubt. What a failure would be is that you break out to new highs, and that's it, and see you later, it's a failure. We're going to know that real soon. Let's go over to the DAX, and we take a look at the DAX in Germany. DAX in Germany, bottom line, it's giving it up out here today. This also, well, it's going to be intriguing here. The DAX actually might give us the setup first, because the DAX it got to a price point out here of 10,990, and that level was where the downdraft started inside the DAX on the 19th of August. The DAX came off 12,000, got down to 10,800, built cause there for a few days, 4 days, 5 days. Built cause for 5 days, then blew apart and started lower. The DAX out here this morning opened higher, is lower, and inside the DAX, it is Volkswagen that is, well, actually, I think it's Daimler Chrysler also. You get Volkswagen, yeah, you get Daimler Chrysler. I don't think Daimler Chrysler yet has got involved in the scandal, but the way it's trading, it looks like, this also wants lower price. So market-wise out here, I expect you're going to continue to see high volatility out here today. We'll see whether the market can hold thus far inside. And also, you folks, you have Janet Yellen testifying in Congress out here today. The first part of the speech that was released has to do with she feels that the banks still could be in major trouble if, in fact, we got some kind of a downdraft, that they are still too big and their risk profiles are too large for the marketplace right now. The S&Ps out here got to a high of 2109, and we're at 2102. The S&Ps with the futures have to get back inside 209550. What we will have out here, I believe is this today? Yeah, it's today after the market. So this is going to be a big one today. Facebook. After the market today, Facebook's going to come out with their numbers. If we do go over and we take a look at the NQs, so the NQs out here, they got to 47.29, and we're at 47.12. This has to come back quite a way to get in a lower range. 4.677. That'd get you under the high that was generated out here on the 20th. And intraday, what you do have is that you had the first sell down. The first sell down inside both the S&Ps and the NASDAQ futures was pretty intense. Right off the bat, you had someone sell down 14,000 contracts. Then they sold down 10,000 contracts. You hit a low with 10,000 contracts. That took out the low, the swing low from yesterday of 4704. So that's saying that there's going to be more selling. And, that's shocking in the aspect that we are at highs out here right now. The gold stocks continue to, basically say, guess what? Gold's down. These gold stocks don't want to be down. They want to stay up. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Dow Industrials right now up 7. NASDAQ is flat. S&Ps are flat. We're going to be right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.
Platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Technomental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Technomental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you'll lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Technomental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
Are China A-shares hot or not? If you trade China A-shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A-share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A-shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
You know what's cool? taking something that's good for you, something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. We got a new...
I'm here now.
That's a
I've
beautiful
arrived.
thing. Tom O'Brien. We appreciate you growling a problem with us out here. And
I like the shows with two hosts. I know John Logan and you finished off last hour. I'll make sure I get on here.
Yeah, totally, man. And isn't it great having Logan back, man?
It is awesome. I was watching his show. Well, that's what the reason why I was late is because I was watching his show.
Yeah.
Working with him, working with
Ken.
our guy Ken.
Yeah.
Making sure that we got his promotion up this
Right.
morning for next Thursday.
Right.
So
That's a beautiful thing.
I heard you guys talking about that, and that's. I'm excited. I talk to these guys all the time, setting this stuff up, and I was listening to John. I was like, "Great promo, man," because that's exactly what he's going to do. And he talks to me. I mean, I use it. He uses it. It's.
And I told him I haven't upgraded yet.
Yeah.
Every time he said, "Why haven't you upgraded yet?"
He's so excited, man, and he should be.
There's no doubt. It's a great system, folks, and you can check it out right now. 14 days free.
Yeah,
just go over
your
and do
email, And if you've done it before, 50% off for your first month. You get a full month of it. You attend this,
Yep.
it'll be archived. So we have one next Thursday, and then of course Andy Hecht. We have his webinar coming up for December OPEC.
Nice.
And his newsletter comes out tomorrow, so you can sign up for his free trial, back-to-back Thursdays, and then that's the 2 Thursdays before Thanksgiving. So, and then you go out for Thanksgiving, and
It's hard to believe that
what's
Thanksgiving's
great though,
coming.
you do that stuff. and then You have the holiday. You can spend some time, go over Andy's, the archives, take the the task scanner, go over some of those videos. John has great videos, walk you through how to do it.
Huge.
It's awesome.
And look who we have. We have Dave from Clearwater. Hey, what's going on, brother?
Hey, Tom. Man, I almost feel bad. I was telling your scanner or your pre-scanner, whatever you call that person that answers the phone, whatever his title is. I'm like, man, I'm sorry for calling so much in 1 week, but
No, we're excited to see you on there.
Hey, listen. Hey, I know you want to talk gold, but I bought the gas yesterday, man.
did you buy it or did you sell it?
No, I bought it.
You bought it, okay? And did you take your profit when it hit like?
No,
2.31?
I'm so glad you're calling right now because what would happen is that when you were on, right? You're saying, okay, if it comes back to the 23, and I'm watching it all day, and sure enough, it came back to the 23.
Yeah, and then it hit it, and then it went back up. Tom, and since our conversation, I've been long gas. I've been short gas. I'm short right now. I'll probably be long in another hour from now, but yeah, it's all over the place.
So hey, let me ask you something. I'm glad you're calling right now. So tomorrow we get the numbers out, right?
Yeah, Energy Information Agency report releases at 10:30. It indicates the fill injection at the Henry Hub, which is in Louisiana.
And the reality is that I don't even want to be in it at 10:30. So
think about that. So, again, one of the reasons why I love natural gas is also one of the reasons why I absolutely beat my head against the wall trading natural gas.
Yeah.
Is that a lot of times it can be a bullish report, for example.
Yeah.
But, the traders in the pit, they'll send it down, drop the stops out before they'll send it up.
I know.
Unless you got the courage, the intestinal fortitude to take your stop off and realize your risk is no longer defined, which I've done from time to time, Tom, and I've come out ahead as much as I've gotten burned.
No, I know that. It's going to be, I know it's going to happen. It's going to be how I feel in the morning. Do you know what I mean? There's no doubt.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a close one because I know it'd go to $1.90. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, But I also know that, I can go to 245 in a heartbeat. You know what I mean? It's like...
Yeah, all within the next week, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Tom, I know exactly what you're talking about, man. But to me this morning, I was long, coming into off the 12 o'clock bar. I've been trading a 30-minute bar just because I'm not a good enough trader to do natural gas with 10 minutes. So I've been doing the 30-minute bar. I went long at on the 12, the close at 12:30 because it tested it with lighter volume, had good support. It did a Tiger Gartley throughout overnight trading, coming into the 786 retracement off the 2.33 high, and I sold it about half hour ago.
Nice.
So that's what I'm doing now. I'm hoping with a little bit of luck maybe I can get down to 223 and hit that area of support like a sledgehammer, come back to 2.188.
Yeah, I can
on lighter volume and set up the bottom. I'm hoping. But,
maybe you should buy it at 229.
Yeah, that's another.
What we're looking at, folks, is that this is at 229, 2.29. That's where it went topside about 50 minutes ago. It's pulling back into that with a lot lighter volume. Let me see. Yeah, that's 9 minutes into that 10-minute bar.
It's also the exact highs of overnight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's for sure, man. Hey, listen, Tom.
So you finally got me. So you finally got me into the deal. You better call me tomorrow morning and hold my hand.
We'll be on the air when they come out.
Oh man,
there you go.
Yeah. It'll be nice. I mean, my take on it. I'm not telling you I got a crystal ball, Tom, because I don't. But my take on it. If it's even slightly considered to be a less fill rate than what we saw last week and the week before that, I think it's going to go. But, these natural gas producers are efficient these days.
You stay right there. We're going to go through gold, I believe, right? Stay right there. Dave, Tommy, and I are coming right back, folks. Dow's up 6, Nasdaq's up 4, S&P's a flat.
Opportunity to diversify your financial portfolio and hedge against the falling stock market, consider the new market-safe Metals Hedge CD from Everbank. This 5-year indexed U.S. dollar-denominated CD gives you exposure to metals with gold and silver components and allows you to hedge against falling equities with a short component on the SPY ETF. You can earn up to 45% capped upside payment at maturity if gold and silver increase in value and the SPY ETF decreases across annual pricing dates. And should the opposite occur, your principal is 100% protected. Keep in mind, returns are based on CD performance. There is no annual percentage yield or periodic rate of interest on the CD. Don't let fallen markets get you down. Get the Metals Hedge CD. The November 12th funding deadline is quickly approaching, so hurry over to everbank.com/TFNN for the CD's term sheet and other important product details and disclosures. Once again, that's everbank.com/TFNN. This is sponsored content. Everbank is a member FDIC.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
TFNN is excited to offer a brand new piece of market scanning software unlike anything the industry has ever seen. John Logan and his team have spent years developing their market profile tools to finally be able to release the TAS Profile Scanner Plus. And right now you can get a 2-week trial absolutely free just by visiting TFNN.com and providing us your name and email address. The TAS Profile Scanner Plus is the premier market profile based scanner in the industry, powered by the acclaimed TAS proprietary algorithms, this feature-rich scanner is a standalone desktop software that instantly filters over 2,500 global financial markets such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Within 3 minutes of signing up, you can have the software downloaded and running on your computer with a complete roadmap of market indicators and inflection points to trade off using the TAS Profile Scanner Plus. Sign up today and try this amazing piece of software by visiting TFNN.com. TFNN has just announced a brand new morning lineup that is geared specifically for traders in this volatile traders market. Every morning at 8 a.m., John Logan starts things off with his daily program, The Global Market Pulse. At 9 a.m., Larry Pesavento trades the market during the market open Monday through Friday on Trade What You See. At 10 a.m., Tom O'Brien hosts the Money Masters for the hour, and Basil Chapman hosts his Tiger Technicians Hour at 11 a.m. From 8 a.m. till noon every market day, these traders are with you as they provide up-to-the-second market information so that you can make the most educated and profitable trades possible. The new TFNN morning lineup is happening right now. Tune in to see for yourself what kind of actionable trading discussion they have each morning, Monday through Friday, starting at 8 a.m., live only on Tiger TV at TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome, folks. We have the Dow of 23, Nasdaq's up 8, S&Ps are up $1.50. We're talking with our man Dave from Clearwater. So, we talking gold?
Yeah, Tom, this is kind of just a general question because, and I'm not saying this to blow sunshine your way, but you've forgotten more about gold and the gold miners than I currently know because you've been doing it for so long. And as you know, I take the gold report. We're looking over these equities in the report and just kind of doing my own little 2 cents worth. My question to you is kind of a general question because you've been doing this a long time. How long, in your opinion, I realize you don't have a crystal ball, but how long, in your opinion, can these equities hold up while gold's moving south the way it's doing?
What has happened is this, and this is the danger, and this is what I put even in the gold report yesterday, do you know what I mean, is that what seems to happen, and I've seen it happen in the past, right, is that gold gets smoked, the equities don't get smoked, and then they take gold down another leg. And as they take it down another leg, then all of a sudden the equities get down like 15% in a heartbeat. So we have seen that. That being said, guess what? These things are up today, man, and they're up good. They're pushing today with volume going at the higher price. So. It can happen, though, and that's why, even they put in the report, just make sure you keep your stops in, man, because, it can happen,
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Hey, thank you, Tom.
So in that aspect, though, so watch this, though. If we go even one of the dogs, Newmont, they come out with numbers and they still can't knock Newmont down. So when I look at some of these, I'm saying to myself, you know what, this is I like always looking at something saying, okay, see, it makes zero sense to us fundamentally that gold is getting killed and the equities are not and the dollar is going up. So I like that position, and I like the position that everyone hates gold. It's like, okay, and for me, it's acting correctly as to timing the trade. It's come down, it's done live volume, so technically it's set up. Fundamentally, it's set up even better because, you have everyone that I feel does not want to be in that market.
Yeah.
Right. I also think, for whatever this might be worth, as the downdraft has been occurring over the last, several, months to a year now, that the miners got crushed a lot more than gold got crushed. And so I think my guess is that a lot of these miners, even at, let's say, the price that gold's trading at the moment, they're still making money. And I think hopefully that's what's holding it up. And my take on it is what you were saying a second ago. If we set up, let's say we get a counter trend bounce, real light volume, sets up the next leg down. On the next leg down, that's going to take their profitability out of the equation. And my guess is that's when potentially we're going to see them get smoked on the deal.
You probably pass a critical point, right? I mean, that's what can happen. You can go from being profitable to being massively unprofitable, probably as gold can swing $100. That could be.
And they're right, and it's right at that point.
Right.
Yeah, right. There's no doubt that what has happened is that what they have done, not all of them, but the ones that have a lot of gold or a lot of silver, that is higher grade. What they have done, like whether it's Great Panther, Rheingold, they have gone to the best part of their backyard.
Makes sense,
and taken out that gold, and that's a lot. It's higher grade and it's less expensive to get out.
You got to focus on your cost of goods, right?
Exactly.
When you're,
And they brought them down dramatically.
That makes sense. That's great. That's good management.
Right. And what has also happened is that one of the largest expenses in the mining business is cement and oil, and those prices have come down dramatically. So,
oil, I'm sure.
Yeah,
especially.
Oil, huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
Gotcha. Hey, if we could, real quick, going back to your conversation with John Logan, as you know, I'm a native Floridian third generation.
Yeah.
Henry Plant, he built the first railroad from Jacksonville down to originally Tampa, where now the University of Tampa. That was his hotel.
Oh, cool.
And the one with the the real beautiful historic one downtown, I believe it was called the Tampa Bay Hotel. It's one of the first hotels. Because if you look at the railroad tracks ended right in front of the.
I know exactly where you're talking about those tracks.
And,
really?
Yeah, beautiful. You should, next time you're in Tampa, go inside. There's a bunch of old pictures, historic pictures.
Cool, I will.
Tampa
I know exactly where you're talking about. Those.
The turn of the 20th
it's a big
century.
intersection of
that
tracks.
was one of the first hotels to get electricity. One of the first hotels to have air conditioning.
Cool.
And it was a big competition between Henry Plant and Henry Flagler, because Flagler University in Jacksonville, or not Jacksonville, St. Augustine.
Okay.
That now has become Flagler University, was his big hotel, and he, put electricity in and shortly thereafter did air conditioning. But Flagler built the railroad down the East Coast, which is why growing up, if you go down to Miami, there's a lot of streets named after him. He built the railroad down to Key West.
Okay.
And so it was Henry Plant and Henry Flagler that were beating it out for dominance as to who could be the tycoon of the early.
Sure. And you know what?
20th
It's
century.
wild when you look at the two. Is that whether you're looking at the Googles of the world, they're the richest guys in the world now too. Same kind of they're building.
for
who's
sure.
building out the transportation, right?
Infrastructure of everything.
Absolutely,
Right?
absolutely. So,
Hey,
but
so
switching
I
back to
think-
natural gas for a second, take a look at the it's pounding on the 930 bar, Tom.
It
Take a look
is.
at
I know.
It's pounding on it, man, and I think it's going to go. I think it's going to bust through and it's going to head south. So we'll see what happens.
Oh, look at you! Did get a wide price bar there, didn't you?
Yes, we did, baby.
Let me see. Let me just see what. Oh yeah. See, I'm only up 3. Well, no, I'm still up $400 on that. Okay. That's.
We'll see. So keep an eye on that, Tom. Keep an eye on it, because the thing is that when they hit it, they like to hit it like in the blink of an eye.
I can see it.
So keep an eye on your trade.
Okay, brother.
Awesome, man.
Thanks, guys.
Have a
Thanks,
great
Dave.
one, man.
Take
Have
care.
a safe one. Let's go to our man Carlos in Garden Grove, California. Carlos, what's going on, brother?
Oh, not much, Tom. Good morning, Tommy.
Morning, Carlos.
How are you guys?
Doing good,
We're
man.
doing great. Great to hear from you, man.
Well, I'm here again, and I have a question for you. It's related to a construction company that a long time ago I used to work for them.
Okay.
And I know it's a huge company, and I have bought the stock already, and I got an entry price a few weeks ago. I have some gains. I have a target price. I want to sell part of it, but I want to ask you, the most important part is, once I sell this part, I'm gonna have free shares, but I want to request certificates. Is that a good idea to do it?
You can definitely request certificates, right? And you're just going to keep it, right? Yeah.
Yes, I just want to put it on the drawer and forget about
Yeah.
it.
No, that's a great thing. They might charge you $30 or something for a certificate, but that's a great way of doing it. So what happens is this, what he's asking folks is this. When you ask for a certificate, the cool thing about that is that that's exactly what you do. Now, you'll get the certificate, you put it in your drawer, and that means that you can always cash it in. But two different things end up happening. Is that you will not sell the stock on a whim.
Sure.
Okay? And that's a big deal, and when you want to keep it for a longer period of time, like this company here, folks, the next quarter coming out, they've been taking an $8 billion a quarter, and they look like they're saying they're going to take in 11.2 billion. So I don't know what they do in the fourth quarter, but that's pretty. That's. Oh, I see. It's interesting. Their fourth quarter always seems to go up when you go across. Well, last year it went up, and this year it looks like it's going to go up again. So they're into civil and industrial construction, transportation concessions.
Maybe transportation concessions with Thanksgiving and Christmas, right?
Yeah.
Flying, traveling the whole Thanksgiving and Christmas.
They evidently have a big project. Okay, so this thing came down hard. Let me just see what we have here. Okay, so, yeah, I can see what you're doing. Okay. You know, hey, listen, get the certificate. You know, what you do want to see, Carlos, is that, you know, this will take a while to get back inside 379. You're at 170, but that's what you want to see because that's the danger. The danger is that, you know, it's out of that range and, like, why, you know?
That is the reason I want to sell part of the position I have that have gains. And everything there are gains to when the stock hits my target, it hits my target.
Yes.
Turning into only certificates.
I think that's a great idea, man.
You can't go wrong having.
Part of my question is, I have relatives that they're my niece and nephews that they're practically when I talk to them about the market, they don't really care about the market.
Right.
And what I'm trying to do is once I get the certificate. If I don't know how they will send it, but I talked to Ameritrade and they say they charge me $4 to send them. What I'm planning on doing is put them in a frame and give it to them as a present for Christmas.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So
and that will give them a little bit of interest, I
definitely.
think, on the market.
So this is what ends up happening, what you're going to really dig. What happens with a certificate is this. On the back of the certificate, what will happen is that your name's going to be on the front of the certificate, right? On the back of the certificate, you can just sign it right away to them, and some of them have notaries, some of them don't. But you can sign it right away. You can put it in the frame for them and say, okay, this is yours. Okay, you can expect this, you know, watch it for the next 10, 20 years.
You're an investor now, right?
And it's really cool. Yeah, it is. And they don't have to turn those certificates in until they want to turn them in. You've probably heard the story. I still have them from my mother, and I'll bring them. I got them right in my drawer. I should show you because these are sick, folks. These are AT&T certificates from 1950.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. And you know, I'm glad there's a certificate because guess what? If they weren't, I already turned them in.
Sure.
I would have already spent that money, man.
Right?
Yeah, you know. So
I heard they're very beautiful. They look like a very nice paper.
They are.
Now, do you have time for another one?
Sure.
It's C as in Charlie X.
CX. So let's take a look. This is I know this company, man. I know this is a Mexican company, but this is one of the largest companies even in the U.S. too. In St. Petersburg. Yes. I own some property. Well, the fund owns property right beside these guys. Okay. So this is.
I want to do the same thing.
Yeah, this is CMEX. Okay,
I got profit from this one.
Nice. The low is $6.12. The highs, $12. This is for the past year. Yeah. So this one here. Let me just see which one. Oh, that's good. That was going up versus down. Yeah, there's some. So this is building cause to get into that $10, $12 again. Now this Carlos is a better setup than the first one.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you still get some juice, but what you also have is that you had strength the month of February of 2012. Then it came in again March of 2013. You had to flush out. You know, this is how things do base out. It takes a long period of time. I mean, this has been basing out now since 2008, but I think it's in pretty good shape. And the business itself is in good shape. I mean, fundamentally, they do business everywhere, though, I'm sure. Not because they're all over the place in the United States, too, man. You know? So you can do the exact same thing there, man.
Well, thank you very much, Tom, and thank you, Tommy.
Good to talk to you, Carlos.
Take care.
Okay,
Take care.
man. Have a
Bye.
great one. Have a safe one. Smart thing to do. Free
So,
shares.
talking about gold, I have to take an opportunity to promote Everbank because we talk about their metals hedge.
Yeah.
I mean, how cool. You know, they have the metals hedge CD, which is 25% silver, 25% gold,
Right.
and 50% short the SPY. And you have that huge pullback in golds. And, you know,
That's a
it's
fact.
guaranteed CD money. You can't lose your principal, and you have exposure to the upside.
And their number, folks, is 855-750-4051. So it's
I tell my friends about that one. I mean,
No.
and they don't, these instruments, it's so cool. I mean, my friends don't
Right.
even know those things exist, like a lot of people don't. I mean, you know, to have that upside on an investment like that and have your guaranteed capital is a cool deal. So I check it out myself.
and
My
the,
friends, it's
the
not-
guaranteed capital is
So cool.
that's unheard of.
And it's like we're talking about where, you know, the metal is. He's talking, you know, we have Dave talking about, you know, how much could you lose on some of those equities if gold really plummeted?
Right.
It's like, well, that's a, you know, a great opportunity where if you get in, your capital's preserved, and if gold goes up $100, you have exposure to it. Silver goes up if that's the case. Maybe the market pulls back. Either way, you're protected. It's so.
And if you're in the CD,
Check it out. Give them a call. Talk to somebody over there.
Right.
For sure.
And if you're in the CD market,
That's
it's
what
a
I'm talking
It's
about.
a
It
no-brainer
really is.
because you know you're going to get paid 1.5%.
That's
So
what-
you have an upside
Yeah.
of 45% over the 5
Your
years.
risk is just your opportunity cost
Yeah.
of that 1.5%.
Right.
If I had money in that market, would, you know, it's where you are in life, what you need, but I would take that opportunity for CD money in a moment.
No doubt. No doubt. The market out here today, this is going to be intriguing. Watch this play out because, you know, you're at highs. This market should just blow through these highs, man. Facebook this afternoon is going to be a big deal. I can't wait to see how this shakes out because there's no doubt we've been talking about Facebook should take over the world. That's, you know, and we'll find out. You know, if we'll find out what the perception is versus what they're doing.
Versus reality.
Well, you know what's amazing is that the Wall Street in itself was saying that Facebook, when they weren't on mobile, they thought they were going to have a hard time on mobile. It's like they've destroyed mobile.
Their interface is amazing. We can talk about it.
Yeah.
But in terms of just signing up, spending money from a promotional aspect, so easy for any user on their platform. And you're talking about billions of users. Yeah.
Billions.
You
with
can
the
promote
B.
for $10. You want to promote your post, $5. Promote it. Think of that. Yeah.
Unreal. Stay right there. Tommy and I are coming right back, folks. Dow is down 9, Nasdaq's up 1, S&P's are down 1. We're going to be right back.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
Catch Basil Chapman as he uses his Chapman Wave methodology to call the markets. The Tiger Technicians Hour, next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is down 31, Nasdaq's up 5, S&P's are down 4. And don't forget, at TFNN, folks, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we do 9 hours of programming, 8 o'clock in the morning to 5 in the afternoon, right in your cell phone, TFNN.mobi. Tuesday, Thursday, 10 hours. John Logan kicks us off. The difference on Tuesday and Thursday at Andy Hecht is on after me, 5 to 6. And if you want to get Tiger TV, just go to TFNN.com. Hit that banner on the right-hand side of which Watch Tiger TV. And if you do enjoy the program, folks, please tell 3 people. We appreciate how we're growing out here, and we want to continue to grow. Right after us, of course, but we got Mr. Basil Chapman coming up, Darryl Martin, Steve Rhodes, Dave White. We'll be back here this afternoon. And, you know, hey.
We were just looking at Facebook, right? They're talking about we haven't even mentioned political spending.
Exactly.
Of course.
Oh, my God. Political spending was going to be insane.
I'm sitting here. At the break, I'm showing him on the phone how easy the user interface is, even to spend money, to boost your posts.
Yeah, to spend money.
Yeah. And then in the den, they're talking about the political money. So you imagine people, and whether you're tech savvy or not, you know, maybe a lot of the people in a political campaign don't have that kind of online marketing savvy. You could spend, you don't need it in these days. You can just, Facebook has set it up so that money could get funneled into their it should. I mean, you've seen the social deal. It's for campaigns. And can be.
And what happens, folks, is that the way political campaigns work is that they have to pay the money up front, number one. They're not advertising accounts. They have to pay it up front. And Tommy knows this well because he was running the radio up in Nashville. We had
Tiger 1590.
And folks, we had a station in Nashville. This is where every presidential candidate was always there. And we really didn't know it. I knew it when coming in, but I never, we lucked out because when we came in, the election was there every day.
I mean, they just have to spend money everywhere when you're talking about New Hampshire.
Exactly.
So,
and so these Federal Expresses would show up in the morning like with thousands of dollars in it. It's
checks.
like, you got to be kidding me. And they pay market rate. That's the thing that's insane.
Yeah. Now, they pay the lowest market rate possible, though. That's just so everything's fair across the board.
But it's still market rate.
It is. No, it is. It is. And they're just buying a lot of it. That's what they are.
And
so that's where you need to be in New Hampshire, right?
Yeah.
So, well, you need to be on Facebook because that's kind of like everywhere. And you can drill down on Facebook and be only in New Hampshire on Facebook, or you can be only in Iowa, or you can be only in Florida.
Right.
So I know that has to be I mean, the ability you can drill it right where you want to be.
Huge.
Another part that's awesome. Who do you want to reach? You want to reach males? You want to reach what age? You can drill it. That's a big part of it.
What street do you want to?
It's very important that you pay for only who you're reaching that you want to, and that's what Facebook really allows.
It's huge.
Yeah,
it's huge. Market-wise out here, we'll see where this shakes out. The Nasdaq can't hold. And I'll tell you, I'm a bear, still a bear, folks. It will blow my mind, though, if this is 3 black crows on the S&P, because you don't see them a lot. And if it is, you'll have to wait years again for another one to show up.
You're telling me that the break.
They're just so hard to do. Yeah. They're just so hard to do. Because when they come down, you never can believe you can have a retracement that's this large.
Yeah.
I mean,
you never believe a lot of what you can see next in the market.
Well, did you see? I mean, the statistical numbers, of what the S&P is up from the lows and the Dow, we're up 10%.
There could be some huge small funds that if you traded well around that spike, big
dollars.
I mean, talking 100, 200% if you just sold it and bought it.
No doubt. And that's
people out there that had to, because it wasn't too far of a reach to get that spike down, and it wasn't too far of a reach when it spiked down to say, whoa, I'm going to take that money off the table right now, and maybe I'll even buy it and set my stop.
And we'll know in about another week, because in another week, folks, all the funds will have their numbers out. Yeah. You stay right there, man. Mr. Basil Chapman's going to be coming up next, growling a problem with you. Dow right now down 26, Nasdaq off 6, S&P's off 3.5. Thanks,
all right, man.
Love you.
Love you.
Go get him, folks.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
This is TFNN.